afternoon, you handsome lot. And on the ramp today, I've got a 2019 Volkswagen Golf diesel, and it has got a little bit of a heating problem where the temperature of the vent on the vehicle aren't getting warm. Should we have a little look and see what's going on? And before I've started this video, what I've done, I've let the car get up to temperature so I can just show you what the car is doing. If you have a little look now on live data, engine coolant temperature, which is at 81 degrees. If we just come round to the car, have a little look at the dashboard. The temperature gauge is reading normal, and these are lukewarmish. Let me turn the volume down on that. They are lukewarmish. Now I think the next thing to do is grab a thermal imaging camera. Now this is coupled up with my phone, and a lot of people do ask me what phone do I use. Well, it is an Oppo X5 Find Pro. Perfect what I want. And the thermal camera is separate. You can buy them on the Amazon store. I don't know whether they still make these, but however, let's have a little look. I'm going to try and put this screen on the big screen for you. We'll have a little look. See the coolant pipes down the back there? The top one is hot, and the bottom one is cold. I'll just go around to the car. Now, bear in mind, this car has been ticking over for 20 minutes or so. So these vents will appear hot, but they're not actually that hot. Just blowing cool. Now the heater cores on these are quite common for blocking up. Now when they block up and your heater stop working, what normally happens is you lose coolant and you get a little bit of stain in there. With the heater core blocked, it's acting like an air bubble, and what it does is it just pressurizes and just blows off through the cap, and that's where you get your little bit of a stain in. But anyway, we need to go around now and get this heater core replaced. It's very simple to do. I've done quite a few of them, and you don't even have to take the dashboard out. You've just got to remove the lower part of the dashboard. But we have got some light on the top. First things first, let's get this glove box out. Now we need to remove, I think I call it the media player. I'm not really bothered. It can be called a tape deck as far as I'm concerned. But we need to get it out with the radio pins. I've had these absolutely years. Just pop in and it pulls out. Now when removing the glove box, you do need to remove this little side trim, and it has got the airbag switch in it. So make sure that you have your ignition switched off at all times. Right, well the glove box is now out of the way, and don't forget, I haven't mentioned this already, if you're doing this on the floor, make sure that you've got something to kneel on, like a foam mat or something, because this cold concrete will destroy your knees quicker than that. I wish when I was younger, when I was doing all the tyres, people say, oh, best get off the floor because that cold concrete is going to damage your knees, and I'm like, nah, it's not. It's not, I'll be all right. But now I'm 41. I tell you what, my knees and my back, oh, I'm struggling. But anyway, right, we need to go around now. There is an auxiliary heater, which I've just unplugged. The wires come across like that, so you get that out of the way. Put a little bit of protective covering down. Obviously, I've just put a seat cover. I'm going to catch the coolant. Of course, I'm going to be using this pickle funnel. As you can see, it is bendable, so you can mould it into any position that you want. Then we should just prise that out and catch all that coolant. A little bit like that. Right, now I thought I'd just show you this. Now if I get my screwdriver and just give each element a little bit of a tap, you will see all the crap pouring out of it. Can you see it there? Look at that. Minging. While that coolant is still draining, we do need to go ahead and just remove the white blower motor, just so we can get the little radiator slid out. I think that's enough coolant drained out. Still dripping, I think. I think we can pull it out now. Pull it out. Well, there we have it with a little bit of magic. That heater core is now out. Now, what we're going to do, we're not going to just put it in the bin. We're going to cut the top off and just see how blocked it is. I mean, look at the state of that. No wonder there was no water passing through it. A little bit grim, that, isn't it? I don't really know what it is. I think it's more casting sand, because it does look. Somebody in the comments is going to say, oh, this is what it is, that's what it is. If you know what it is exactly, let me know, because I think that is casting sand from when they built the engines. I might be wrong. I'm wrong on the best of days. But anyway, that is pretty grim, isn't it? Well, right, the brand new one has turned up, and we are using the genuine part. Now, there is two choices for these, whether it be Valio or Bosch, and this is the Valio. It all depends on how the pipes exit the radiator. Now, it is a little bit disheartening, the price of these, and they do come slightly damaged. So it is one of them. They are only flimsy anyway. Chances are I'm going to catch one, put it in anyway. But also, you do get supplied a brand new fitting kit, which you must replace these seals. Do not forget to change them. Now, the little rubber O-rings that you get in the packet, they do come with a little bit of grease in them, but I do like to just manipulate a little bit of red rubber grease on them, and then you can just slide them on the pipe first, like that. Then repeat that process for the top one as well. Right, let's get this new heater core in. Now, without damaging the ends of it, you have to be extra careful, but if you catch them, you catch them. There's nothing you can do about it. But with your left hand now, just pull that top pipe out of the way. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it. It is a little bit fiddly, I ain't gonna lie. Just pop it out of the way. And it should just slide in a little bit. Like that. Then we can go ahead, give them pipes a good push, and they will just slot into place. Make sure that they go in all the way, because if they're not, the last thing you want is this floor pan covered in water. Oh, don't do what I did. Put the pipes on and forget to put the plastic cover back on. Not to worry, no drama, we can soon sort that out, can't we? Well, with a little bit of magic now, all that is all connected up as it should be. Now I've got to go ahead and put the glove box in and make sure that everything is plugged back in correctly. Oh, is there any need for all this junk on these newer cars? Is there really? Right, let's get it put back together. Right, well, I know on these Volkswagens that the pollen filters, the cabin filters, whatever you want to call them, are easy to get to, because there is a little cover that you just pull out the glove box. But I thought, before we put this gear, I'm going to call it gearbox in. Well, it identifies as a gearbox. Isn't that right, Kirby? Let's identify it as a gearbox. But anyway, I thought I'd change, or just have a little look at the pollen filter. I think it'd be rude not to put a new one of them in. Also, Cooper's Mobile Mechanics, which is new to the YouTube game. He's just started up a channel and he does mobile mechanic work, and he's very good at what he does. And he absolutely despises people that don't change the pollen filters. Look at the date on it. Where's it gone? There's a genuine one, you can see. 15th to the 4th, 2020. Never been changed, Doughty. Never been changed. With all that interior put back together, now we've got the painstaking part of flushing the system. Now it is an absolute nightmare. It is a right faff. Now there is two solutions that you can use. One's an acid, one's an alkali or neutralizer. We've got to run that one through. Oh, I tell you what, it's a lag. It takes hours to do this. Disconnect the heat hoses from the bulkhead. Now there is a bypass tool that you can buy, but I have sort of made my own. I don't know whether you can see it. Can you see it? You see it down there? No. Well, it is linking the two heater pipes together. Let me go back. Hang on. Let me go back again. It is linking these two pipes together. So we're not putting anything back through that brand new heat exchanger, radiator, whatever you want to call it. Right, we're just getting this vehicle now all bled up. Got some fresh coolant in it. If you have a little look down the back there, you can now see that both them cooler pipes are nice and hot. Now the new cabin filter has turned up. It's a bit bloody noisy. I'm just going to go in here and make sure that we've got no drips. Make sure that everything's nice and dry before we put all the trims back together. Right, well the cooling system is now all bled up. We've got the correct coolant in it. Temperature is halfway. We're just going to take it down the road now and make sure that everything is as it should be. The customer is complaining of a little bit of a rumbling noise as well, so we're going to have a little listen for that as well. Right, well you'll probably listen to this noise now. As I'm going faster, the noise is getting louder. It almost sounds like a little Perkins Marine engine. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know if you'll hear it. There's a lot of road noise on these new Golfs. There's definitely a front wheel bearing. But anyway, these heaters are absolutely proper toasty now. I could have a little snoozy woos. Could have a little snoozer-rooney. Can't complain at that. Other than that, can you hear it there? There we go. Definitely got a wheel bearing, so I'm going to have it back in another day to carry out that repair. I'm not going to lie, I really don't want to get out of this car. Absolutely toasty. But anyway, that is one 2019 Volkswagen Golf heaters fixed. They're now blowing nice and hot. And you've seen why they block up. Now, I don't know whether it is... You'll have to let me know what blocks them up. I think it's casting sand. You know, when they build the engines. Or mould the engines. If you know what it is, let me know. Drop a comment down below and let us know. Anyway, if you've enjoyed that video and you've made it this far, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we will definitely see you on the next one. Let's get it started.